On 4th of December 2023, the UK government announced changes to UK immigration system that will take effect from March and April 2024 respectively. I've put together information on how these changes could impact international recruiters across the NHS. This and many more I'll be sharing with you in this video. And if you care to know more about some of the changes that we announced and how this can impact some of international recruiters and those who intend coming into the UK through this route and other avenue you can explore to be able to get your skilled workers visa in 2024. Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, in this channel I give latest updates on ways you can study abroad, ways you can migrate through the skilled workers and migration route. If this content looks exciting to you and you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing evergreen family. And for my returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my video. I do appreciate. You can as well leave a thumb up so YouTube can recommend this content to a wider audience. So guys, without further ado, let's get into today's video. The announcement made by the UK government in December 2023 to some of the changes to UK immigration rule that will take effect in March and April 2024 respectively. Few weeks back, the UK government has finally released the dates most of these changes will take effect. While most of the changes will take effect from 11th of March 2024, others will take effect from 4th of April 2024 and 11th of April 2024 respectively. The impact and the implication of some of these changes to international recruiters and those who are willing to come into the UK through the skilled workers migration route is some of the things we'll be discussing in this video. As usual, I will be sharing my screen with you so we can read through some of the report that we have put together to see how we can explore some avenue for those who intend coming into the UK through the skilled workers migration route. It's not all skill set in the health and care worker route that this role affects. So this is something that we need to explore to see other avenue you can use to come into the UK as a skilled worker in the health and care visa route. The changes being made to the health and care visa route will only affect care workers and senior care workers from 11th of March 2024. Care workers with shortage occupational code 6145 and senior care workers on shortage occupational code 6146 will be unable to bring dependents when they migrate to the UK, and only CQC regulated, CQC registered provider in England will be able to sponsor health and care visa applicants. So guys, the changes to some of the UK immigration rule state you cannot come into the UK with your dependents if you work in the health and care sector. This is the general understanding for so many persons. But this is a further clarification that the ban on skilled workers in the health and care and visa route from bringing independent do not cover the entire skill set in that very sector. This new rule only affects two skill sets in the health and care visa route, which is the care worker visa 6145 and the senior carer and visa, which is 6146. These two skill sets are the only skill sets the changes to the UK immigration rule will affect. If you got a job in the health and care and sector route with a different shortage occupational code, you can be able to bring in your dependents to the UK when this new rule take effect. So the rule does not affect all the skill sets in the shortage occupational list, nor does it affect all the skill sets in the health and care visa route. It only single out two skill sets, 6145 and 6146, which is the carer and senior carer route. So there are so many shortage occupational code on the health and care visa route that you can use to migrate to the United Kingdom, right? And you can still come in with your dependents. So guys, this is a good news to all migrants who are willing to come into the UK on the skilled workers and migration route. If you're able to get a job with a different shortage occupational code within the health and care visa route. Different from the carer and senior carer code, you can't come into the UK with your dependent. The only thing you need to look out for is to be sure that the care home or the company, as the case may be, that is giving you this offer is also registered to be regulated by Care Quality Commission. The Care Quality Commission only regulates care home and care companies in England. It does not cover Scotland, Wales. So it only covers care home and care companies here in England. This is very important. So getting the job is one thing, and another thing for you to be sure that the company that is offering you this job with visa sponsorship, it's being regulated by Care Quality Commission. From all of this, it's only care home and care companies that are regulated by Care Quality Commission in England that are eligible to sponsor migrants on a skilled workers route with visa sponsorship. So if the company that is giving you the job offer is not regulated by Care Quality Commission in England, they will not be able to offer you a sponsorship. So guys, this is a good news. There are different shortage occupational code within the health and care sector routes that you can leverage on to be able to migrate to United Kingdom on a skilled workers route. You must not come in through the carer or senior carer route, which is 6145 and 6146 respectively. There are different occupational code that matches some of the qualification you have. You can check out the different occupation code, filter down to see the ones you met the requirement, and make your job application to see if you can get a job with visa sponsorship within the same health and care visa route and come into the UK with your dependent. One of the advantages of working within the health and care visa route is that you are exempted from paying the immigration health surcharge. Remember, IHS fees has been increased to £1,035 per year. So if your skill set fall outside the shortage occupational code, you will need to pay IHS fee of £1,035 for every adult for every single year your sponsorship runs. So guys, those working in the health and care sector get this as exemption. They do not need to pay IHS fee because they are exempted for working within the health and care visa route. The fact that you are working within the NHS or some of the care company do not exempt you from paying IHS fee. So if your role fall within data analyst, IT, or finance, even if you are working within the health and care and visa route, you will still have to pay IHS fee. This is a further clarification that those that work within the shortage occupational code 6145, 6146, which is the carer and senior carer route, this is exempted for them. But if you are working within the NHS or other care company and your shortage occupational code fall outside that of the carer and senior carer role, you will still need to pay IHS fee. But the advantage is you can bring in your dependent when coming into the UK from abroad or within the UK. You can as well apply to bring in your dependent. Also, the salary scale. The salary scale for those that work within the carer and senior carer route, the salary scale still remain the same. Currently on the roll, right, as a skilled worker under the shortage occupational code 6145 or 6146. You already hear before the law take effect, you can still bring in your family even if you are earning below the salary threshold. The salary threshold still remain the same. The 38,700 do not apply to those on skill set 6145 and 6146, which is a senior carer and carer route. But if your skill set fall under that, even if you are working within the NHS or other care and care companies, you will still need to meet that skill requirement, the threshold for skilled worker, which is 38,700, to be able to bring in your family, and you will still need to pay IHS fee. So that is some of the disadvantage, but the advantage is you can bring in your dependent with you when coming to the UK if you meet the salary scale, right? But that of this skill set 6145 and 6146, which is the carer and senior carer route, you will not be able to bring in your dependent from March 11, right? But you'll be exempted from paying IHS fee, right? And for those who are already on that role before March 11, 2024, they can bring in their family even if they are still earning below the salary threshold. This is also a further clarification. You can say those on the skill set 6145 and 6146, they have their advantage and also disadvantage. The disadvantage here is they can't bring in their dependent from 11th of March. But the advantage is for those who are already on that role, they can bring in their dependent even when they are earning below the salary threshold for skilled workers, which is about 38,700. But for those that work within that same sector, but with a different occupational code, they can bring in their dependents if they earn up to the right salary threshold of 38,700 per annum. If you're a migrant and you intend coming into the UK through any of this route, you can leverage on it and see how you can make your visa application faster. So from April 4th, 2024, any applicant that is making visa application with a different shortage occupational code different from the carer and senior carer route, you must need to meet the salaries threshold before you can be able to come in with your dependent. But you can still come in with your dependent. That is the good news. But you must meet the salary scale of 38,700 per annum before you can be able to bring in your dependent. This do not only affect only migrant coming to the UK. This also affects the citizen, those who are citizens of the United Kingdom who have a spouse outside the UK and are willing to reunite with their family by bringing them here to the UK. We also need to meet that salary scale. So guys, we come to the end of this video. If you gain value for this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel to join the amazing ever-growing family. You can give a thumb up so YouTube can recommend to a wider audience. You can as well leave your thoughts on the comment box what you think about the implementation of the new immigration rule by the UK government and the impact it will have on international recruiters, UK companies, and migrants who intend coming into the UK. See you in my next video.